I don't know what happened. So I'm back. That was amazing to find out that happened. So here is my collection. So these are my Thomases. These are all the Thomases I have. This one came from a thrift store when I went to go buy the Thomas Ultimate Train set. It actually came in pieces. I didn't have all of them, but it was enough to rebuild it. It's actually rebuilt in my garage. I'm going to be making a video on it soon. And so Thomas, these two Thomas and Percy's actually came together when I got them for Easter. And Percy's my original Percy since I've had since I was like 5 years old. So I'm surprised he still works, but his gears are a bit, And engine-wise, I try to stay with Tomy. This was my second James that my mom bought me because my first one broke, which I gave my broken one to James Final 5. And now he has it, and I've already explained it in Clarabelle. My mom just surprised me with those, and so they're just going to stay off to the side. Everything else I'm just going to probably throw back in the bin. This, I think, is Trackmaster. Yeah, 2008. This is Trackmaster. This is 2002. This is originally one of my first brake vans. I just had to buy new couplings for them. And so this came with, these little paint things came with my first Thomas train set, which was actually my second Thomas I ever got. It came with the airport and the bridge and like the tunnel. If y'all know what that Tomy set is you know what it is. But this came from James Final 5. It's like the jumpy one where it like rocks back and forth as you go along. I don't know if you can see it, but it does it. It does it all right. I usually pull that behind Henry. Oh, Henry, I need to go get Henry. Oh, and I actually bought Henry. Okay, actually, I'll get to Henry in a second. Yeah. I actually bought these separately, so I could have 3 mail coaches. So Percy just wouldn't be pulling around one mail coach in our brake van, so it wouldn't look so odd. And I just got something new. Here it is. This came in yesterday. Finally got a Scruffy. He came with a troublesome truck, but you can never have enough of those. Scruffy was actually in really good condition. I got him for about $10, but he came with that, so I wasn't really complaining about the price. But he had both of them, ironically, have the same buffer broken, which is kind of weird. But I've never had a Scruffy before, and I always thought Scruffy looked good behind Oliver or Henry. So yeah, I think it's going to be a little cool lineup to have him going around my layout. I think it's going to look good. I want to get Oliver just so I can reenact him, the killing Scruffy. But my Henry's actually a special story. So he actually hasn't worked in over 10 years. When I got him, I think I got him used or something, or brand new. I don't remember. But he is originally 2002 Tomy. Oh, sorry, 1993. So he's original. But he didn't work when after a couple days of having him. I think he broke in the middle. So the whole time I've had a separate Henry and his tender, and he's never worked ever since then. So I think I did it on a live stream with James Final 5. I fixed him on the live. I took apart one of Mighty Mac's motors because I have I'll get to it in a second, but I have 2 Mighty Macs, which Mighty Mac's one of my least favorite characters. I took apart one of his motor things because I don't ever use him in my series because I don't really use narrow gauge except for special episodes, which I have a couple coming up. Oh, speaking of Oliver, where did I put it? Okay, here it is. I have Toad. I want to find a guy that can give me a new sticker face for it and see if I can get off these stickers. But yeah, I don't know. I like Toad. Toad's a special character. I don't think he needs Oliver to be Toad, Mr. Olive. I think I'm gonna do here, Henry. You can sit next to James. Why am I here? Oh, hang on. I just wanna. This is a Trackmaster. It's 2006, so I think this is Trackmaster transferring over to Tomy. Yeah, this is Trackmaster. But I didn't have a tender for Neville's, and I had a spare Edward, so yeah. And surprisingly enough, it's a normal coupling you would find on Toby, but he fits around curves. It's a bit tight, but I just need to repaint it black in there, and I just got a text. Okay. Yeah. This is my Neville, and if you don't know, Neville and Percy are my two favorite characters. So I had to have a Neville in my series. And where is Lily going? Why is Lily on the road? The second thing is, actually, here's my other Edward. He's another one I've had for about 12 years, and since I was little. And funny enough, he didn't work, and then Leland banged him on the table, and now he's a trooper. I always loved Edward because he has just the tiny side rods and the front wheels. I always thought he was super cool like that. If any of you have a Tomy Oliver, if you would send that out to me, please. I cannot find any good Tomy Olivers. And I don't care if it has his red coaches or not, preferably with the red coaches, because I need more of this. And, yeah. It would make me very happy. His face isn't even there. But, actually, I need to find my Mavis for this, because James Fan 05 actually gave me a Mavis. Alright, there's Duncan, but, we're not going to talk about it. Here's my Mavis. I don't know if this is the one. Yeah, this is the one that I had. This is the one that I've had since I was little. I think she broke when I was playing with her, like throwing her down, like rolling her down the stairs with a Tomy tracks. But Mavis, I got with my turntable because my mom had to go to like 16 stores, and the day before for my birthday, she bought me this, and I've always loved this. I've always wanted to get another one and flip around the couplings so I can have two of them facing each other. I always thought that was cool to have a breakdown crane. I always put Emily's coach behind it to make it look like the crew thing because I didn't want to buy Harvey and have them pull around his motor. I always thought that was pretty fun. Oh wait, you have a Tomy Oliver? Can I please have it? I'll pay you like $30 for it. I do not care. I need one for my series, and even if you just ship it out to me, I'll ship it back if you just let me use it for a video. I have a video I want to make with Oliver and the turntable. But anywho, this is Mavis, and coming soon, HO Mavis to James 105. Gotta see a Tomy. Here's my red coaches. I don't know where these came from. Leland just gave me these, and oh wait, I forgot. Speaking of James's, one of my rarer items and better ones, 3-Speed James. I use this dude all the time. He's a bit broken in the tender department, but it's whatever. It's whatever. But, my parents get. Oh, okay. My parents get. Oh, thank you. My parents get scared of this because they think it talks to them because it'll just be sitting there and it'll start going. And it'll just start making noises and it like scares them. So it's always funny to watch that happen. And now the rest, I'm going to talk about Duck next because Duck is in harsher condition. This chassis, Duck was given to me by James Fan 05 because I didn't have a Duck. And he wanted me to have a Duck, but he gave me the Duck that had the shaving cream on his face from Trackmaster, and so we had a Tomy top, but we lost the Tomy bottom. Actually, wait. No, this is Trackmaster. But yeah, so I have a Tomy top with a Trackmaster, Tomy Duck with a Trackmaster bottom. I don't mind it, but it's just I don't know. It's cool. He's different than most other ones, but it's outside this funnel being missing. Actually, yeah, that's another one. Duck and Scruffy. I've always imagined together. I'm really happy I got this Scruffy. I've never had a Scruffy before. Is this my new one? Yes, I actually bought brand new from Japan, a brand new Toby, and so that also meant, where is it? Where did I put it? Did I actually misplace it? No. Oh wait, here it is. Just a little bit dirty. I also got a brand new Troublesome truck, which is actually awesome because the face wasn't peeled off. I love the 2002 ones, and so is Scruffy's also another thing that made me pay $10 for him. He's a 2002. This one's a 2002. You've never had enough Troublesome trucks because I love lining them all up and making a 3-speed James pull them around the track. Oh, speaking of more Troublesome trucks, Gordon. Toby, get out of here. Gordon is one of my favorite engines since I was little. But my Gordon broke when I was little, doing a thing where I would put all of the couplings on like this, and I would have one engine pull them. And I don't remember what I did, but I think no, that's not actually how my Gordon broke. That was how Henry broke. This is, yeah, I can definitely tell this is my original Tomy one from 1993. But this is actually new Trackmaster. You can tell by the number. I watched Gordon Takes a Tumble, and my Gordon was broken at the time because of the wires, like Tomy wires like to snap if they don't have this kind of wire in between them, and because they usually have something like this. But he broke. I cut him in half and I had a towel and a chair, and I used to reenact Gordon Takes a Tumble, and that's also why his face is really yellow because he got left outside for like a week. And sorry, Jack. Hold on. Intermission. This is actually my first live, if you can't tell. I'm on my parents' computer because my MacBook decided to break and lock me out of the internet. So here we are. Give me to 1,000 subscribers so I can go on mobile, please. This is my. There's not really much to say about him. He's just a good runner. He has this weird top. I took out the screw so I can act like it's a normal one, but it's got the thicker plates and like the battery braces, which I like because. But ironically enough, he's one of my slowest engines, and so he I wind up 9-volting him a lot and making funny videos with him. Or I don't ever post those videos, but I wound up just taking videos and sending them on Snapchat and stuff. Well, when I had Snap, funny story. But let's talk about my Percy's now. Oh hey Z-Man. I didn't see that. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, very much. More Troublesome trucks. Oh my god, oh yeah, I remember my sister's ballet recital. She got a #1 sticker and I for some reason put it inside there, and I haven't been able to take it out because it's gonna leave all the cheap stickers. I'm actually gonna talk about all the Percys I have that are not Tomy wise. When I said Tomy Percy, I meant like only one that's like the good ones. I love the Trackmaster ones for the reason that they're really sturdy and newer, so they're not like doesn't have as much play in the axles as it's like really like sturdy. You need to feel them to feel it, but this one's a cool one that James Fan gave me. It's a light up Percy, and he's actually pretty rare. He goes for like $20 online, which is kind of crazy. Actually, I'm gonna put these back. Put these over here. And Another character I use a lot in my series is Derek. I always liked him as an engine because I always thought he was just a lazy dude. And from that one episode, I don't remember the name of it, where I just saw him in a ditch sticking up like this, and he was just being really cheeky about it. And I always thought that was funny. I have Elizabeth, which I got recently. I never really understood why they used Birdie's bottom half, or like Birdie's back wheels. I always thought that was kind of weird, but this is my okay, that happened. This is my original Birdie. I actually, for a while, I didn't have any other road vehicles besides Birdie, so he's really abused. And I have Bulgy with both halves. You can see Bulgy's face right here is a little bit more yellowed, like these. So I wound up running this one because this one was in its box for most of the time. Because he was left in his box, but he was used a lot. So I just swapped him around, and I might put it back just so I can have Bulgy in. But where is the other Birdie that? There it is. Here's my other Birdie that James Fan 05 gave me. And I like him. It's just nice to have a spare Birdie. And I think he runs better than this one. Yeah, this one doesn't run very good. I don't know why I don't use this one. I think just the nostalgia makes me use this one. And that's why I tell them apart. One doesn't have a screw and one does. Oh, no. And also another reason why, so I can take out his battery pretty easily when I put him away. Another Toby. Another Henrietta. Black Troublesome truck that was painted from James Fan 05. I used to use this as Neville's Tender, and then I just kind of stopped. I mean, it would work, but I just don't use it. You know, I have one more. I think I have one more person. Here's that other duck. Oh wait, does this one work? No, it doesn't. Where's my other duck? So this is the. Okay, well, yeah, just don't do that. It's getting really crowded. Okay. All my friends here. I'm gonna have to start putting them back into the bin. Oh wait, I actually forgot I had this. I have another Trackmaster Thomas with the CGI face, which is a no-no. I have a Trackmaster Airy, which I need a bird. I'm looking on eBay for one. Wait, what? Oh, whoa. Okay, I have another Thomas. So the more you know. Oh, and my Trackmaster Gordon with my Tomy Tender. One day I'm gonna switch him back over, but it's just I haven't. He's more of a when my Gordon breaks, this one gets apart from it, and one day I want to take out the contacts and move them back over. Hold on. Here's another thing I got from a thrift store. This is one of those rare Tomy items for. I don't remember the Thomas that it came with, but I know it's Tomy. But it has this bridge thing and this little. Where did this go? Did it go right there? Where did it go? Oh, it goes here. It has this little bridge thing that makes a bell noises. I don't know the point of this. I usually wind up just putting take alongs in this. I'll make a dome video on this soon, but oh, I knew I had another Percy. This is Snow Percy for like winter episodes. He's actually a nice runner. There's a ton of Troublesome trucks in here. Okay, let's start putting these back in here. Yo, if y'all don't watch Danny Phantom, y'all are not cool. Okay? Danny Phantom's one of the best shows on this planet. You know what, Scruffy? Be my co-host. Elizabeth, go over here with Bulgy. Keep those two bad boys good. Hello, welcome to the show. I actually don't care. This is, I have no idea what this is. It just has a face on it that was given to me by a friend. And yeah, I think it's supposed to hold explosives or something. But I think I put minifigures or like a secret vehicle that would like as the trains went along, it opened up and like as he was rolling along, like something would like roll out, like a motorcycle or something I had. I don't remember. Oh, who's on? That's the one thing I hate about Tommy's. Oh. I'll get back to you in a second, Spencer. Birthday cake Thomas, because I think everyone had one of those at one point. But yeah, you can definitely tell it's from a really old, because it has the original model face, which is very, very good. I think this one was the one came from Leland. I think I threw mine away a long time ago. Either way, I'm glad to have one again. And ironically, being a triplet, my birthday, I don't know how my parents did this, but we had half superheroes. The middle was superheroes. My half was vanilla, and there was like of course Thomas, and it was blue. And this other one over here is Barbie. So Thomas had to share with Barbie, and I wasn't really happy with that when I was little. But then again, I was triplets, so I didn't really have to clean it. Oh, here's a funny one. I have remote control Molly, but she was so corroded that she stopped working. So I took her apart and rewired her to her battery tenders. So her batteries come from her tender still, but I have to take her off to turn her on. So yeah, this came out of a flashlight, ironically. So I have a working Molly now. Cause I think everyone should have a working Molly. So she's a good model. And at one point, her tender was on Neville at one point, but I looked weird because her tender was higher than Neville. So that's why the stickers are off. But I don't really notice it. Where did I put her remote? Okay. Don't mind me. Weird Trackmaster diesel fuel car. Another different Trackmaster fuel car. I don't know why they made two different ones. Is this? Yeah. Yeah, these are Trackmaster. Let's talk about Spencer. Let's talk about God. You want to know about God? I'm here to sell God. Oh wow, I have another Thomas. Oh, this was the one that came with the Herald set, or what's it called? This one came from my friend's house for parts Thomas. Yeah, we're back. But ironically, the one sticker that comes off is on this one, so I don't know. He came with the airport, and he used to be my main runner, and I don't think I put batteries in it yet. That was a bit aggressive, but okay. I didn't realize I had so many Thomases, but I was literally about to go on eBay and go buy another one. Trackmaster Mavis top. My original Mavis bottom. No, this is the Trackmaster Mavis bottom. That's Mavis. And I don't know. I don't understand why Trackmaster had to change the eye and paint the faces. It looked horrible. Let's do these guys. Actually, no, wait. Oh, hang on. Talking about Spencer still. There it is. So this one, I hardly ever see any of these on eBay. I think it's pretty rare to have the metallic. I don't know how rare this is. I see them on eBay. They're pretty cheap. But when you find them on eBay, that's when, like, they're hard to find, but when you find them, they're cheap. That's what it is. But these ones, This one's my favorite one because it's actually the gray, and I grew up with this one, and I always thought it looked better. But for some reason, the tip of their nose always got black, and disgusting. I just realized I'm gonna have to put all of this away. Well, that sucks. Let's talk about devious characters. And I should have waited till I had my Diesel 10. Left Diesel 10 at Jack's house. That's fine. This is my Diesel 10. He came with the milk car. And this is his original chassis, but I took his Trackmaster one that was snowy diesel, so I would have a working diesel. If you notice in my first couple videos, diesels always getting kicked around. Yeah, this was that victim. You can tell it's all corroded on the inside. I need to take it apart, clean it out, so it'll work again. I just haven't done it. But yeah, it'd be nice to have this diesel back. Make like an actual devious diesel episode. But for now, he's just a side character. Who was I going to talk about? Oh, I was going to go get my actual host. Sorry, Scruffy, you're being replaced. A bestest friend besides Leland. But of course, Henry almost broke. Didn't work out. He, Emily, the most odd I've ever seen. It's like they were making Murdoch, and they were like, you know what? This thing has the traction thing, so she would have worked fine. It's just, I don't know. This was my sister's originally, and she never really used it because, I don't know, she wanted Emily, but then she never really used it, so I just took it. Wait, her eyes painted? Yeah, that's a ugly. But three. Thanks, Gordon. This is Luke. I'm not gonna say anymore. He's I'm never gonna use him in a series. There's no use for him. What? This is one of my best runners, which okay, well, isn't working right now. I don't think she has batteries in them. But Stephanie, I have fluffy hair. Yes, I love my luscious locks. Yeah. Does my video actually have audio? Gordon takes a tumble, and that's also why his face is really low, because he got left outside. Hi, Edward Bachman 12. But Edward's number isn't 12. I'm getting tired now. This is painted Troublesome Trucks. Yeah. That's all the engines that really mean a lot to me. Actually, a couple more. Ben, where's Bill? We do not lose Bill. Where is Bill? Oh. Here's evidence that I had a Murdoch at one point. I don't know where he went. I miss him so much because I had one of the rarest Tommy things and I lost him. So if you have a Murdoch, lost Tommy Murdoch. Let me put flyers around the city saying lost Tommy Murdoch. Who knows? I might make a court case on stolen Tommy Murdoch. What do you think? Is it stupid? Buy more G-Scales? Oh, by the way, don't mind this disgusting, atrocious thing on the back of G-Scale Percy. This is a temporary thing because we need it when we go to Traintopia to run him and display him. He's not just for videos, I know. But when me and Tommy or James 105 run Thomas and my Percy, we usually run there, but we haven't been there in a while. So we don't feel like taking off their coaches off the track, so I'm just going to run, it's hard to say, American rolling stock behind Percy. Not that thought, but people will see my little boy. Seen Airy. My good Tomy fuel tankers. These actually came in the set. And unlike James 105, I actually have Donald with Donald's tender, not Donald with Douglas's tender. Yeah, he's a good runner. I like to run him a lot, but I need to buy either a Trackmaster Douglas or 2 Tomy Donald and Douglas. So he's a good runner. And I get the streams breaking up. It's just Blue Mountain Mystery, which I don't know why. I don't really use him that much, but he's a oh no, he's definitely not being used because I think I used him for I used him in one video, but he y'all know the but ironically the one Hornby engine that was made, and I don't know why the little holes for the side rods are here, even though Dart never had any side rods, but I don't know. I just like having a Dart because he's a really good runner. You know, on one of my I think the third layout I built in my garage, I think I used him because got my Diesels episode. I'll throw in Dart just because I like him as a character. But no, you don't deserve to be out here. I'm sorry. Where's I completely got sidetracked. These two together, which that is a very, very rare sequence. If that is, I hardly ever run them. I already showed that weird breakdown. There's nothing other than I just want to show you running down. Oh, splatter or not splatter, dodge. I need to go splatter. This is actually, I think, no, this is a Trackmaster. What? Okay. I don't know. Fergus, or Freddy, whatever his name is. He's a good runner. I just have no use for him because I don't really know him as a character. I never really remember him from any of the series. I think he was in like season 9 or something. I don't know what he's like. But his face looks cool. Wow, this computer's hot. Okay, I might have to end the stream soon. But my original Bill and sorry. Sorry. I had Bill and Ben since I was little. I think he came with where's Troublesome Crack? Yes, he came with this one, and he had himself. He came with that, and he came with this, and ironically enough, these are both Tomy. Yep, they're both Tomy ones, but they don't run them, so I don't know. I usually run him with Mavis or Diesel, or I run them like parallel on the same track, like pushing each other, because I think Bill and Ben are faster than each other. Now I gotta find a Bill or a Ben with a front coupler on them, because I know in Japan some of them made some of those. They're from Trackmaster. And oh, it looks like Percy's doing this. I didn't really notice that. Means anything? That's basically for watching. Goodbye.